Aego here. Hi. Hello. My look today feels very traditional, right? That's right, I'm wearing hanbok. What do you think? The reason I'm wearing hanbok is because 설날, the Lunar New Year's is coming. In Korea, January 1st of the Lunar Calendar, similar to Gregorian calendar, is the first day of the first month of the new year. It is the day where the family gets together to share and welcome the new year. On New Year's Day, there's a tradition of wearing hanbok, so I prepared a makeup tutorial to go along with a traditional outfit. So let's get started! Since I'm done with skincare, I'll start off by applying the base. And the base I'll be using is CLIO's Kill Cover Stay Perfect Foundation for BO. This is a product that can produce a natural look and last long, and with a foundation brush, I'll apply a small amount rather than applying it too much from the beginning, and then I'll use a sponge to layer the areas where I need more cover. I'll apply the foundation onto the brush and apply it on my face starting from the center. And then I'll just smoothly go over onto the outer area of my face with the amount remaining on the brush. Then I'll apply the foundation by tapping in layers where I need more cover. Next, let's give myself some shading. The product I'll use is PROFF's Ink V Shading No. 1 Almond Brown. First, I'll contour my nose and pass through the eye holes by shading it naturally. Then I'll naturally shape my cheekbones, chin, and forehead. Next, I'll move on to the eye makeup, but since I'm gonna go for a natural look, I'll do it simply too. The product I'll use is Peach C Soft Mood Eyeshadow Palette Soft Brown. First, I'll mix the first color Soft Vanilla and the second color Gold Honey and apply widely on my eyelid. And then I'll mix the third color Cocoa with the first color Soft Vanilla and apply it on my eyelids, eye hole, and on the lower lash line to give it a little bit of darker shade. Then I'll use the fifth color Maple Date and apply it closely to my eyelashes and on the head corner of my eyes to make my eyes look a bit bigger. And I'll also work on the bottom eyelid. And for a bit of bright look, I'll apply the fourth color Crystal Stage on the head of my eyes and on the lower lash line. Lastly, I'll use the ninth color Black Sugar as an eyeliner only on the outer edge of my eyes. Next, I'll use the eyeliner, and the eyeliner I'll use is Etude House's Super Slim Proof Gel Pencil Liner No. 2 Choco Brown. To make my eyes look bright, I'll draw between the eyelashes. Then I'll use the curler to curl my eyelashes and move on to mascara. The mascara I'll use is CLIO's Kill Lash Superproof Mascara Long Curling BR01 Choco Brown. I choose brown for a natural look. For the natural look, I'll use a comb brush and separate the parts that are clumped. The brush I'm using is called the comb brush in Korea, so I'll just refer to it as a comb brush. Next, I'll draw my eyebrows by just filling in the empty parts, not drawing the whole line. I'll use Peach C eyeshadow palette. Mixing the third and eighth color, I'll draw my eyebrow naturally in a bit of round shape. Then I curl my eyelashes once more with a lighter and a wooden stick trick, and apply the mascara on again. Next, time for the blusher. The blusher I'm gonna use is MAMONDE's Flower Pop Blusher No. 2 100 Rosebud, which I reviewed recently. I chose this because I thought it looked great with the hanbok I'm wearing today. I'll apply widely, make sure it doesn't come out too dark. Then I'll use Dear Dahlia's Eternal Shine Illuminating Palette to highlight. I'll mix the first color Luna Illusion and the second color Champagne Symphony. I'll use the product with smaller amount of pearls rather than a lot of pearls to apply it only on the center of my face for a more oriental look. But if you have no highlighter, using bright powder would also be a good alternative. Next is the last step, lips. I actually had a hard time choosing whether I should use glossy lips or velvet lips, so in the end I chose something in between, something not too glossy nor too velvety. So I'll be using CHICO's 1-2 Blur Velvet Tint No. 3 Real Red and No. 5 Chilli Red. I'll apply No. 5 Chilli Red as a base by applying it very lightly, and then apply No. 3 Real Red a bit on the inner lips. Like this, my hanbok makeup for New Year's Day is done. It's been a while since I've worn this hanbok, so it feels kind of weird. I used to bow in front of my parents and elders in my hanbok and sit in line with my cousins and listen to words of blessing from my grandmother. I also remember losing my money I got from relatives to my mom as soon as I get it. Recently, there are a lot of places where you can actually try on hanboks in Korea, so if you have a chance to visit Korea, you should try them out. And I would also like you to try out my makeup look. So this is my hanbok makeup tutorial for New Year's Day. Thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Bye bye.